Nothing like sitting by a warm, toasty fire after some adventure. Alright guys, just kidding, we're back. We're in the macerator shop of what is going to be the macerator shop. It's coming together. A little slow, but slow but steady wins the race, right? So anyway, what we're gonna do today, my original plan for our next project was gonna be to build an extractor so that we could increase the production of our rubber, since everything requires some sort of product that has rubber in it. But I ran into a problem with our macerator here. This little puppy likes to suck in the energy, and what we got it running off of right now is a generator that runs off of coal. Well, that is a problem because coal is a limited resource and I am burning through it like nothing. So our build today is gonna be a watermill plant. What we're going to be doing is building a structure to house our water mills, which is going to create natural, healthy, green electricity that is going to power our macerator forever and ever. So, in order to do this, we need to pick out a plot of land that we're going to build with our build today. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe we will go the other way. That's a lot of ground to clear out. What's this side look like? This side looks pretty good. I think we're going to go this way, actually. Yeah. We'll go over here. Let me grab some dirt, and I will meet you guys over there. Alright guys, so here's our plot of land. It looks pretty good, nice and big, and we're going to use every inch of this land, I guarantee it. What we're looking to do first is lay out our water pods. That's going to be step one of our project. And the purpose of this is you place the water mill in a 3x3 cube of water to maximize its potential of energy generation. So what we're going to do is, I actually want to dig down one first, so we're going to put a 3x3 hole into the ground like that. And you know what? That's too close to this side, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to put it right here. So you dig yourself a hole, and basically this first step is going to be creating one holding tank, one water holding tank. So you can use whatever materials you like. For whatever reason, I want to use scaffolding just because I like the way it looks. Okay, so there's the first step of this. As we go, I'm actually going to fill it up as we go because it's going to be harder and harder to get out of this as we build. And the key is going to be to make sure that each one of these is a source block. So we need to make sure that we have an infinite water source pretty close to us. Just going to put one right here. Alright, there's our infinite water, and we're just going to start filling it up. So there's it full of water, and I know there's a block there. That's going to be what we place our water mill on, and the reason for this being there is you can't just place it on water. And once you break this, with all the water around it, it becomes a water source block as well. So we don't have to worry about that. We can knock it out once there. So, how do we build a water mill? Well, let's see what we need. For a water mill, we're going to need a generator, wooden planks, and wooden sticks. Okay, so we went over how to make a generator last. There's your generator. Now you take your generator, you place that in the center square, you surround that by wooden planks, and in each corner then you put wooden sticks, and you get not one but two water mills. So a little bit. Step two. Well, it's not really step two. We're just going to continue building this up, and I just came up with the design here to have these windows on either side, so you can see what's going on in the middle. Alright, so now we're going to put the next layer of water in here. This one's going to take a little bit longer, because you got to put a water source on each area. Since it is resting above water, unfortunately none of them are going to autofill like the bottom did before. So, and I'll make the distinction here. You'll be able to tell once the whole layer is water. Like right now, you can see there's moving water, and there we go. We got it. So that's what you're looking for. Is this even looking water? And you know what? Before we get too much further here, I'm going to light up our area. So we'll get back to this after I take care of that. All right, we're back. I had 2 torches on me, so we put 2 torches down. We should be all right since we're here. They can't spawn this close to us. So back to building. Anyway, here is our water mill, and we're placing it right on that center block. And break out the one underneath it. And we're going to go up to the next level now. All right, guys. So we're back, and we've got our first tank complete. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, and we dug down. So it's 3 blocks high with the water mill directly in the very center source block. What we're going to do is we're going to repeat this pattern 3 more down, and then I think I'm going to do actually another row of 4. So we're going to have 8 of these containment units and 8 water mills all generating power for us. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we're back, and we actually got a lot done. It took a little bit longer than I thought, so I just went ahead and plowed through and finished up the first one that we were working on, and then 3 more on this side, and then another row of 4, each one containing the water mills in them, as you can see, and they're submerged fully, surrounded by source water blocks on all sides. We put down this wood flooring. We got some recessed lighting here with some jack-o'-lanterns. They shine through the scaffolding, which is cool. And then we've also laid out our next grid of 8. We just didn't... I have secondary plans for what this is going to power. But these 8 cells here, I am planning for to connect them and have their power sent to the macerator house to power our macerator. So this is what they look like in completion. Our next step is going to be to go ahead and make some tin cables. Alright, so to make those tin cables, we need our crafting table and we need tin. What you're going to do is place those in a line of 3 straight across. 3 blocks of tin are going to make 9 cables for you. So there you go, your 9 ultra low current cable. Alright, so this cable is going to be used because of the low amount of electricity that comes out of the water mills. We're actually going to need a bit more than that, so we're going to double it up. Alright, so we've got 27 of these cables. And alright, so to get this placed, we're going to need a water bucket, any block of choice. I'm going to use dirt, and we need our tin cable. So you place your dirt in any of these middle ones, so you can place the cable actually up against it. It's going to automatically connect to your water mill. And then break a piece of dirt, replace your water. There's one. And then from there you can place the tin right on top of it. We need to continue this process for the rest of the water mills that we have placed. So I'm going to get to that, and I'll get back to you guys probably in the morning. Alright guys, so it's morning and we've got our cables all connected to each water mill. This is what it's going to look like so far. Water mills connected up. I've got an idea as to what we want to do next, but we've got to do some planning first. So I'm going to hit the drawing board, collect a couple more resources, and then we'll get right back to it. Alright guys, so I was collecting resources, started building up the walls of our factory, and also I finished laying the tin cables. So each one's coming down into the water mill, out, and then joining at the top, and we're going to run these all into two separate bat boxes. Alright? So let's make our bat boxes here, and what we need to make one is 3 batteries right across the middle, RE batteries. Wooden planks on the bottom and in the top 2 corners, and then a copper cable insulated, and that is 1 bat box. We're going to repeat that same thing and get a second one. Actually, you know what? Let's make 2 more because I've got enough cables to do that. And we're going to use these in a specific way now. I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there, and the reason for that is these are going to store any unused energy in them. Okay? Now, when you put a bat box down, you see there's all these different sides. There's 1 red side and a bunch of green sides. The green means that it's an intake, and the red means it's an output. Now, there's only 1 output, and all other sides are green. And when you place it, the side of the box facing you is the output. And this is also going to show us that we're getting electricity. So we're going to put 1 there, and we're going to click on it. And look, we're getting power, so we know that our water mills are working. It's not a lot, but that's the combination of all 4. If you just 1 water mill, you would see 1, 2, 3. And if you see this one, it's incrementing in 4s. So we know that we're getting juice out of it. Now, let me get the other one there. And the last one, I'm actually going to put in the wall of the macerator building. I'm going to run cables into it from there. Okay, but we need to we need some more copper cables. So let's take a look at the factory here real quick from the other side, what we've got going so far. I think it looks pretty neat, actually. I think we're going to like it when it's finished. I got a lot more resource collecting to do and smelting so we get those smooth stone bricks. But I really like what's going on so far. I think it looks really cool. And each one of these, I'm going to have doorways for each one of these walkways. Alright, so let me make some copper cables, and I'll get right back with you guys. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to start putting down this tin cable. I thought we would need copper, but it looks like the tin can actually handle the current. So what I'm going to do is join the 2 out here and then run them in to the macerator. Oops. Let's see how we want to do this. Run it in right here. Is that? I think that's our macerator right there, right? Let's move it over 1 and bring it out right alongside. Oh. Am I breaking it? There we go. Okay, don't hit it with just the cable or you'll lose it. Okay. Alright guys, there's our tin cable. Here's our macerator. We're going to put our bat box right here. Oh! And that's why you don't use tin cable. I had a feeling that was going to happen. The currents coming out of this bat box were too much. And we just fried it. Shoot. Alright guys, well you'll see here we got it all wired up with insulated copper cable and it's going right into the back of the bat box and it is almost full. Look at that output. That is something awesome. And now, as you see, these ones are low, but once that one gets filled up, then these will both fill up too. So it's actually, I like the system. I like the idea. So let's get inside. And unfortunately, I'm out of rubber. So we're going to have to replace this bit after I get more rubber. But here's the moment of truth. We're going to use uninsulated, and we're going to run it right out of the back. Oh, we were getting shocked because the cable's uninsulated. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, ow. Shit. Oh, we're stuck. How am I gonna get out of here? Stop it. Anyway. There we go. We've got full power. Macerator's working. Oops. Macerator's working, and our bat box is it's staying pretty steady. I think we've got just the right enough power to run this bat box, or to run this macerator. So generator no longer needed. Let's switch this bad boy on. We got coal in here. We do now. And we are good to go. So let's step back and take a look at this. Macerator working. Now we just need to find a better source for this. I'm thinking maybe we're going to replace it with an iron furnace. But there you go, guys. And let's check out the plant one more time. Looks pretty good. I like it. Alright guys, well I had fun this episode, hope you did too. I will be checking back in with you with our next project and next episode. We'll see ya. That they work.